And welcome everyone to an SOE Reforged replay. Today's replay is a 2v2v2v1. And before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, subscribe to our Patreon and donation links in the description below. But as always, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and tick that bell for notifications, as that does greatly help support the channel. And with that, let's get into the replay. And so today's replay comes from the Steward of Dale, who sent me this replay a little while ago. But
oh crap, I forgot!
Yeah, what he said. So, we'll get started with the replay, and Steward of Dale is commanding the realm of Arthedain. We have some Wardens of the North, his general is in this unit. We have some Grey Company, deadly unit, watch out for them. Dunedain Troll Slayers, the only AP unit in the game that has javelins as well. 200 axes they transform into after they use their javelins. We have Dunedain Peacekeepers, Dunedain Mounted Company 2 units, Dunedain Scouts, this is just the archer unit on horseback. No body piercing ability. His ally, we have Imladris, commanded by Thick D, who has 2 units of Imladris sentries, Guaithai Rochador, and Elder Enemy Lancers. Now, I thought there might be a bit more to Stewie's army here, but I think the rules are each army only has 6.5k, with the exception of Rune, who has 13k. So that's why the armies are a bit small today. We have some Elder Enemy Swordmasters and some Norentina Warriors, and that's all I see there for Imladris. And so I move on to their opponents. We have Cardin, commanded by Chris Almighty, who has some civilians here. A couple of units actually. Don't know why he brought civilians, but anyway. His ally is the realm of Mirkwood, commanded by King of Isengard, Artorias himself. We have some Elven King's Palace Guard armoured up. Sindar of the Girdle, the elite heavy lancer unit of Mirkwood. Elders of the Elven King, Wardens of Amon Lunk, decent units to bring. And we also have some mercenary cav here from Chris Almighty. And I think we also have some crossbows here for Chris as well. That's why we can't see most of his army. I think it's hidden at the moment. So we'll go to the next opponent, the next team. We have Isengard, commanded by Blue Ranger, who has some Urkai archers here. We have some Dullington veterans, looks to be about 4 units. We also have some Urkai, Urkai Reavers, embedded in there, maybe a couple of units. Some Urkai crossbows. His ally is Umbar, commanded by Grizzly Fox. We have some Belagar archers here, some Belagar footmen here, 2 units. Naru sentinels, some Adunium lancers, some Warlords of Umbar, and some Dullington clansmen. And our final player is the only single player, Rune, commanded by Misericordia, who has some Dragon's Wrath Warlords, Loki in Asrim, Camille's Dragonites, and more Loki in Asrim. Next we have some Loke Scion Rim, some Loke Gamp Rim, mixed in with some Loke Flag Rim. Looks to be 3 units of each here with some more Scion Rim on the left flank. Next it looks like we have maybe 2 units here of Eastern crossbowmen not armoured up. And that is it. So we'll get this replay started. Enjoy. Now I don't know what Stewie and Thick D's plan will be. They're kind of sandwiched between 2 different armies. Or 2 different teams I should probably say. We've got some movement here on Cardin's part, and Mirkwood's also on the move. Steward looks like he's moving up his Dunedain Scouts. It looks like we've got Scouts and Mounted Company moving together. Wardens of the North moving up the slope. Mounted Company could get some kills here. Elven King's Palace Guard is vulnerable. All these civilians here. Civilians are more cannon fodder unit used to delay your enemy. I don't know Chris's plans here for them. I mean, he's got 800 civilians here total. 4 units of them. But probably it was a mistake to bring so many civilians. They'll do you almost no good. But, okay, looks like Thick D and Stewie's moving up their cav. I don't know why. I think, Blue Ranger's got his stakes out. Could have some luck on the Umbar side if they charged in. Keeping an eye on things here. Okay, I think they put his sentinels into loose formation, but he ain't charging up. Yeah, I've got I see some units here moving up. Grey Company's also moving up. So far, no one has engaged just yet. So we'll do some more cut here and come back soon. Alright guys, we're back. Got the elves coming in. Looks like mercenary cab's under fire here. I think they had him, but he let him go. And looks like the Setter is on the move. A lot of his army has revealed itself. We've got some Camille's Shadow Guard here. A couple of units. Chris has some cav at the distance there, but the Setter definitely has him outclassed for sure. What's this? We got some warg skirmishes here. Blue Ranger trying to hide some units, it would seem. Grey Company is also hiding at the moment. Now, I don't know what the Wardens are doing here if they're not firing in. I mean, they are AP, but maybe they can target the Urukai crossbows. Seems to be a good target to go after. Okay, they're loading up. Who are they going to go for? Yep, they're going straight for the crossbows. What we got here? Mercenary cav here. Being cut down by the Amaterist sentries. Or sentinels. Sentinels, yeah. Steward down moving to finish off mercenary cav. I don't know why they're not going after Chris's civilians. Got champions with the white hand here. Both our Rochador could charge in. Eldami Lancers are also here. They're not falling down quickly. Looks like Steward's struggling to figure out which target to go after. He's switching. Alright, Blue Ranger's falling back. Warden's still firing. Okay, Warden's trying to weaken the narrow sentinels. Taking down a couple of them. Mostly trying to do damage, I think is the goal there. Alright, looking at the map, everything else seems to have died down here for the moment. Yeah, I think they could destroy all these units of civilians and get some decent kills here for his army. Oh jeez, someone fired that Rune soldier, he's definitely drunk. That's the most pathetic Rune horn I've ever heard. Cycle charge. Coming in again. Whoa, not bad for a civilian. Take down some of the sentinels. I've seen a couple of bodies there. But out of a unit of 200, they're down to 90, and only took down 3 sentinels in that 110. Okay, we've got Cinder with the girdle moving in. The rest has got to pull back. A lot of his units here were hidden before. He's left his Cinder with the girdle in the fight. This is horrible. They're surrounded. They are toast. Are they shooting him? They're going after all of Mysterious Cav. Wardens of Amon Lunk. Have they must have used up all their archers already. Darius has got to get these guys firing. Surely. Okay, where are they going to go? They didn't fire there. Oh, he's pulled them out. This is where you need the civilians, Chris. You've got to send the civilians there to buy Ardarius some time to do some damage. Looks like Chris is doing that exact thing right now. But he was being harassed by Thick D, so that might have actually put a wrinkle in that plan. Grizzly, Fox, and Blue Ranger taking their time. Where? Okay, we've got Grey Company firing in here. Not ideal. Wasting ammo there with the Grey Company. Alright, moving over here. Nope, wrong one.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Here we go.
They've lost half their men. It is coming for us.
Alright, Mysteria's making a big mistake here. He is clumping up his troops. Look, it is tempting to do that, to overwhelm and crush a unit in front of you. This will definitely help. He's got Cav coming in now to do some rear charges. They're definitely needed here. And as soon as they deal with these wardens, this blob can disperse. But the longer they stay together, the more time Ardarius has to kill him. It's got to be the drunkiest rune horn I think I've ever heard. Northern Warriors, okay, started to fight. Yeah, this is a tempting target here. Although they're in loose formation, these units appear to be clumped up, and this is an attractive blob to shoot at. Could be the idea. You've got Urukai archers here shooting in. Northern Warriors targeting the Belagar archers. No, we'll head back over here. Alright, Mysteria's moving to shut down all of Ardarius' rangers and archers. He's got them in guard mode, that's why they still have their bows out, most of them anyway. So the generals in that unit. Alan King's Palace Guard. Yeah. We got Camille Shadow Guard here. Okay, that was Ardarius' general. We got Ishran crossbows here shooting in a certain direction. Alright, there's Chris's crossbows. He's got 2 separate units there, and Blue Ranger's sort of trying to charge him down. This is a downside to trying to chase down missile cap. They'll just shoot at you and weaken you as you do it. So we've got Belagar Archers here, as well as Uruk Archers shooting in. Grey Company's hiding at the moment. Wardens of the North trying to get back to their armies, it would appear. Alright, we'll head back over here. Mercenary crossbows. Right now they're just trying to weaken Miseri's army. Crossbowmen will probably try and finish off Chris's crossbows. But they're not firing. Elven King's power scar down to 33. Warg skirmish is broken. Wargs are in pursuit by the elves. Oh, they're gonna get him. Yep, they got him. Got Mounted Company moving to try and cut him off. Most of them appears to have gotten away, although the elves are still in pursuit. I think Champions of the White Hand are done. They broke them. That appears to be the general there. Not Blue Ranger. That really sucks. Alright. I can't show you the percentages because it's that type of battle. You can't really see the percentages if there's more than 2 teams. Urukai Reavers here holding the slope. Wardens of the North still have ammunition. Recon Solider still have their jabbies. Grey Company, most importantly, still has ammo. Recon Scouts appears to have used up all their ammunition. And Misericordia, it seems to be holding back a little bit to wait to see if Stewie and Dick D will try and weaken Grizzly Fox and Blue Ranger. Now, Blue Ranger's made a critical error here. He's got his archers way out front, as well as the Urukai crossbows way out front, with little or no protection. We've got walls of Umba here, but they're not close enough. Jimmy's shield guard is moving in, but it's a little bit too late. Neurontina Warriors firing in. Okay, we got some Elders of the Elven King from Ardarius firing on Umbai here. We've got Elven King's Power Sky acting as a buffer to protect the Elders of the Elven King. Yeah, if Grizzly Fox isn't careful here, he could lose his general. I think he's out of range now. Real question is, what will Dick D and Stewie do now? Okay, we've got 2 units of Corsair crossbows. Some big heavy hitters here for Grizzly. Alright guys, it appears we have a little bit of a standoff here at the moment, so we'll do a small cut and come back soon. Alright guys, we're back. We got cavalry coming in. Hopefully they're going for a charge. They could be spooked here. No, they are going in. Okay, the butchered that unit of Dungeon veterans. If there's one thing Cav love mowing down more, it's light tier units like the Dungeon veterans. It's so satisfying to get a good charge and just take out that many units. You definitely feel good about yourself when you do it. You feel like shit if it's being done to you. There is no trade-off. That's right, that's the only trade-off. So Grizzly is moving in here. Grey Company firing in. United Scouts, a unit of 42 broke. A little unusual. Steward Adele being very reckless here with his general. Keeping back the rest of his army. Get a couple of archers there. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, so that was definitely the Corsair crossbows that killed all those units there. Looks like Masseria is starting to move into the fight. Oh, that's good fire there from the Grey Company. I'm surprised Grizzly doesn't have a Corsair crossbow unit here to sort of target the Grey Company. Bring him down a little bit. See, Blue Ranger, Grizzly, and Steward Adele and they've got to be thinking in the back of their heads that Masseria is still out there. They've still got to deal with him as well. So while they want to kill each other and beat each other, they've still got to try and be the last man standing at this battle. So you've got to learn when to pull back when you've done enough, but not too much. Remember, you want your enemies to also fight your other enemies too. It's like kind of an enemy of the enemy is my friend deal. But you want the deal to favour you most of all at the time. So you know when to commit and know when to disengage in these kind of battles. You overcommit, you're pretty much shooting yourself in the foot, and you will be killed, and you will not be the last person standing. Alright guys, it looks like Stewie is falling back along with Dick D. Masseria still is yet to really come over the crest there. He's just halting in that area. But doing a small cut, come back soon. Sorry guys, we're back briefly because I heard some sword clanking. It looks like Ardarius went in alone against both Grizzly and Blue Ranger's armies with his remaining 4 units of Elven King's, remaining 4 soldiers, sorry, of the Elven King's Palace Guard unit. So we will watch it in times 2 speed, just to see how they go. It's ironic, the King of Isengard is being killed by Isengard. Or one of the kings. Look on the Urukai Reavers. As well as the Warlords of Umbar. The Urukai Reavers will go down to a good cav charge. It's got to be worried about that. Warlords of Umbar appear to be going in. They pull back. I think they still got the Gwaithai Rochador. Grizzly Fox could be trying to bait Thick D into following him, getting him closer to the ledge so the crossbows can fire on his cav, maybe. Here we go. Good time to send in the later sentries. There they go. Nice work from the Warlords. Despite all that, seems like the Elves came off second best there in that little fight. Grey Company hiding. Warlords come back around for another shot. And they're going after the Wardens. Where's the cav? Okay, there goes Grizzly's General. A couple of them being taken out there. Oh, a lot of them taken out there. One more volley could finish them off. Okay, Duno Trollslayers halting their fire. Alright you guys, I'm doing a small cut again. See you soon. Blue Ranger has his troops in loose formation, but he is bobbing them up a bit. Steward trying to get some extra kills, do some damage. Crossbows winding up. Wardens to the north.
Half the enemy force remains.
U9 scouts making a move. Great Rochador moving in. Belaga Footman, a unit of 80 broke. U9 scouts pursuing the crossbows. U9 scouts doing a good number there on the crossbows. Wardens of the North should be able to fare pretty well here. I think the Grey Company's out of ammunition. That's pretty bad now for Steward. I think Big D and Stewie had used up all their archers. They have no missile units left. The only veterans down to 16. Doing a mounted company. Looks like they're trying to mop up the Dunedin clans and make sure they don't come back. That's one way to go. Urkai Reavers, a unit of 93, broken. Remember, Isengard has lost their general already as well.
We've lost half of our men.
Okay, yeah, Breath of Rochador doing their best to make sure the Reavers don't come back either. We've got Darbad Riders here from Chris, so Chris is still alive at this point. It's good to see our players that you think are going to come back somehow. I think he's got to be careful there with his cab. You can't afford to lose them. Okay, Reavers came back. That was what I was afraid of. I bet Blue Ranger's happy. Alright guys, we'll times 2 speed it for the moment. It appears to be just be a bit grindy at this stage. We do have the other enemy Lancers moving in, but Reaver's trying to get behind the battle line.
Half the enemy force remains. Changes in the course of battle, but defeat seems almost certain.
Probably in Steward of Dale's best interest, along with Dick D's interest, to pull back. Other than we saw Masters now in the mix. Darbad Riders are here. Oh, Chris, you sneaky little bugger. Nicely done. Just threaded the needle there. Now, I really don't think Dick D should follow him in. I think he should just let Chris do his thing. Because, you know, enemy of my enemy stuff. Or shit. Just let Chris do his thing. Don't get your own cab involved. I mean, thanks to Chris, he took out Grizzly Fox's crossbows, and Grizzly's got to be upset about that. Steward, Dale, and they look to be victorious here. Jeez, Eldemir Lancers just mowed him down. Oh, and maybe Chris Chris and Dick D have an arrangement or something. Or maybe not. That thought went out the window when we saw this happen. No, yeah, Dick D should not be attacking Chris. Chris should not be attacking Dick D at this point. They should just try and form a mini alliance because they've got Mysterio right there to deal with, and he has the most troops by far. And I just don't see how Steward and Dick D can defeat him on their own. Not with the men they have remaining. Okay, so Chris just killed Steward Adele's general, but that shouldn't actually play much of that shouldn't play a big role in this battle because Steward really has no forces left. Dabura is broken. I think Chris is now done completely. Alright guys, we're back. We got Doom and Troll Slayer throwing the jabbers into Rune. Yeah, Doom and Troll Slayer is doing their bit.
The enemy force remains.
They got to try to engage. You said it. Oh, I think he's got to get his troops behind that hill. Crossbow's going to fire on him. Could have been much worse. But watch out for the stakes as well. Okay, here we go. Unit of like Silent Rim. Yeah, I think he's got to stay on top of his cav. Until he somehow gets into the ranks of the East Front crossbowmen, he's got to worry about them. That's probably very satisfying. Right now it looks like Mysterio will easily be the last man standing. He's got the cav to keep Dick D at bay. He's got the troops to surround and encircle the remaining infantry forces here of Dick D and Stewie. It would have been better if Mysterio would have engaged a bit earlier. He definitely would have changed the dynamic of that battle. It just didn't seem like Grizzly, Blue Ranger, Big D and Stewie knew when to stop. They just kept going at each other's throats until pretty much Blue Ranger and Grizzly Fox were defeated. And they're paying the price for that now. So fast forwarding to the end because it's a foregone conclusion at this point.
The defeat seems almost certain.
Okay, they go Sick Days General.
They may lose heart and flee. Our allies have fled the field like cowards.
And that is it. So congratulations to Steward and Thick D. They definitely had the most kills out of any team, which gives them sort of a victory by default. But of course, Recon was the last man standing, so he also wins that award as well. Steward got 1311, Thick D 1409, Grizzly Fox 354, Blue Ranger 185, Recon on 955, King of Isengard got 682, and Crystal Almighty got 407, which ain't bad considering most of his army were civilians. Looking at the kill count, Wardens of the North 335, nicely done. Grey Company 336, Duna Mounted Company ranged from 69 to 119, Duna Scouts 114, Duna Peacekeepers 118, and Duna Troll Slayers 220. So good kill counts there. Units performance range from good to excellent. Thank you to Steward for sitting in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.